All right, guys, we are rolling. We're going to start with you, Hud. Glad to have you guys all here. And let's, under these circumstances, certainly not happy about that, but give me your thoughts on, we'll start with you, Hud, on Jarvis Basnight now, what he meant to the Rebels, what he meant to that team, what he meant to you.
First of all, I'm going to say, send out a big condolences to the family. At this time right now, it's a sad time. So I believe we all in agreement with the condolences to the family. I'm going to start it differently. I'm going to talk about the person with the biggest smile in the world. I believe that he's the guy like Shaquille O'Neal. When he walks into the room, he's either going to make a joke or he's going to make you smile. I don't think, did he ever get mad at anybody? I think Leon said one time, but it was, but he got happy like real quick. He never was mad up until 2 weeks ago. I've never seen Jarvis upset. So right now, see, we said we weren't gonna go there. So I'm good. I'm good, man. I'm good.
Freddie, what are your thoughts on Jarvis? What do you think about him?
It could be a lot, Ron, as far as Jarvis concerned, man. Like Hud said, you know, he never was one of those kind of guys that got mad at anything. During me and Leon's birthday and his also, he always called us about birthday days, and all our birthdays in March. He always called me, when he called on the phone, he always called a Peapot. You know, that's what he called me, Peapot. What's going on, Peapot? You know, and that's gonna really bothers me, because no more Jarvis calling me to my Peapot. But his fondest memories was, man, it was unbelievable, you know, because when we need a rebound or when we need a block shot, Jarvis was there, you know, and the lineup always changes, but he was always there when his time was called. But we're going to miss him. We're going to miss him a lot, man. And like Hud said, man, it's tough, man. It's tough on all of us, because now that's number 2 that we done lost, you know, so it hurts. It hurts the Rebel pride. It hurts all of us, because we played right along with him. So,
Martin, what are your thoughts? You've had a lot of passes to the big guy, and a lot of those spectacular dunks.
I posted a video of Jarvis at the end of an Instagram showing him love and respect yesterday, and I put in there that it was about trust. And Jarvis, to me, was probably the most loyal player I've ever played with or against, and it's just hard to sit here because we all, I think, have these memories of him laughing and joking. I got to know Jarvis intimately because we were AAU teammates. And one of the things I could tell you is people don't realize how much he sacrificed his game to make sure that we were a team. Jarvis could do everything that any person on our team could do. And I think he sacrificed himself to make sure that we were a cohesive unit. And as far as loyalty, that dude, like I said, he called me Blackie Black. And I'm going to miss hearing, Blackie Black, what you doing? Mm-hmm. Blackie Black.
Everybody had a nickname.
right.
And I've gotten calls from Chris Mills. I've gotten a call from Brian Salone from Fresno State this morning with Gary Franklin. Probably 10 calls, and all saying the same thing. How loyal Jarvis was, how good a friend he was, how he was always smiling and bringing in light to the room. I don't care what Jarvis was going through, he brought light into the room. And that's probably, for me personally, looking at the 25, 30 pictures I have of him together, he's on my shoulder with his arm around me smiling. And that's what I'm probably going to miss, because, like I said, it hurts.
Leon, what do you think? When you think of Jarvis, what are some of your best memories?
Well, a lot of people don't know this, but the reason I came to UNLV is because of Jarvis, indirectly. When I was playing basketball at Orange Coast Community College and Jarvis was playing at Mount San Antonio, he was a freshman, I was a sophomore, and we had a holiday tournament, and I did not know that Coach Mark Warkentine and the UNLV coaching staff and scouting staff was there to scout Jarvis. And we went at it like junkyard dogs. We fought really hard in that game. We both had excellent games, but that opened up the door for the UNLV coaches to see me, but they were there to see Jarvis. So indirectly, because Jarvis and I fought so hard and had that same determination to win and succeed, it just opened up a door for me. And then once we got to UNLV, Jarvis was just a great, great human being, a great teammate, someone that we'd spend a lot of time with off the court, I'd come home. He lived with us for a while, and one summer after he graduated, I came home and he's wearing my clothes and drinking my Coronas, and it was great, you know. And he had a big smile on his face, like looking at me like, so? But that was his Jarvis. Jarvis was comfortable being Jarvis, and we loved Jarvis for who he was, and we're going to miss him tremendously.
Yeah. Jarvis was the man.
He just seemed to me to be, well, first of all, a fun guy. I never, I don't know how best to describe him. Other than just a fun guy. Am I right about that? From the outside looking at it, was he as fun as the impression
And
that I
like
got?
they said, he gave everybody a nickname. With me, he's the only person in the world called me Eldridge. Eldridge.
Not El Hud.
Nope, Eldridge. I'm like, Jarvis, he's like, Eldridge, be quiet, boy. And he had this saying, he would say, shut up, stupid. he would just say, shut up, stupid. Like, okay, just shut up, stupid. I'm telling you, man, this is Jarvis Basnight, one of a kind. Yes. One of a kind. One of a kind.
He's a great basketball player, obviously, with that. I mean, we can see the dunks.
It's not even that. He had a soft touch also. It wasn't always the dunks like Fred said. It was the key moments of a block shot, a rebound, even taking a charge. And he always ran down court like this. I did anything. His long left arm was way up here. He was like, and he would do this, and you were like, okay, we ready. So
I got a good one for you guys.
This is it.
If you guys get bored, watch the Memphis State game. Jarvis makes 3 of the most spectacular dunks, and you hear the announcer says, but I thought he had hurt his ankle. So he's limping in between these spectacular plays. And to me, that's Jarvis in a nutshell. He's going to make the right play, but if he's injured, you're going to see him limping, and then he's going to come back down and do some spectacular reverse dunk, or like the lob I threw to him late in the game. And to me, that's him in a nutshell, man.
Every day in practice, Jarvis would have big ice packs and big ace bandages on his knees, and then come game time, he was there to perform.
Yep.
And it's amazing because he's 6'8", I'm 6'8", but he could jump a whole lot higher than me.
Amazing.
I'd be looking like, how does he do that? Yeah, absolutely amazing.
He had the biggest hands. His hands was like mitts, like Dr. J hands, like huge hands. Jarvis.
You know, when the funnest thing that I seen Jarvis also did was we went to the Final Four where we all came up, and we didn't know what the heck we was doing when we got there. We were just happy to be there. We was happy to be there, and we didn't know what the heck we was doing. But Jarvis was one of those guys saying, "Hey man, we here. Let's make the best of it." He called us, all of us, all the time. And after the season was over with, he's still talking about the '87 team, the championship game. He just
Up until last month. Up until last month.
So he talked about it all the time, and we just listened to him, and we just, just talked to him about it. It was fun. It was really fun. We're gonna miss him. Yeah.
Definitely gonna miss him.
UNLV honored him the other night.
Yes.
Did a little something.
Well,
I was up sitting next to him when he did. He couldn't muster a whole lot of a smile because he was in pain.
Right.
Certainly then, but at least they did something.
Right.
Well, I hope honestly, I really hope that UNLV does something again for Jarvis Basnight. I hope they do something for Armin Gilliam. I hope they do something for Mark Worthington. And I definitely hope they do something for Coach Stark. They need to make a night for this. Period, point blank. They need to make a night for this. Because those are golden Rebels right there. Golden.
And we know we can't forget about Clee Edwards.
Clee Edwards, my gosh.